Network. Good news for the Bucs receiving corps Thursday. Brown was a full participant in practice as he tries to make his way back from a knee injury in time for the Super Bowl. Linebacker Jason Pierre-Paul, who did not practice Wednesday due to his own knee issue, also returned Thursday on a limited basis. With Matthew Stafford off the trading block and headed to the Rams, attention of general managers looking for a veteran QB is now on Philadelphia and Carson Wentz. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport and our Mike Garafolo report, the teams have begun calling the Eagles to inquire about their starter. As of now, Philly intends for him to return for 21 under new head coach Nick Sirianni. Not a lot of change expected in Atlanta either. In an interview on NFL Thursday, Falcons owner Arthur Blank made it clear Matt Ryan and Julio Jones aren't going anywhere. This has been NFL Network Now, the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hindsight is 20/20. 2020 was a brutal year with a lot we couldn't control. Pandemic, economy, unemployment. What can we control? Our job, our career. Don't look back with 2020 hindsight next year and see yourself in that 2020 job. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You start your new IT pro as little as 4 months. Live online class just twice a week. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Does language feel like this?
No habla español?
Hablo.
It's hablo?
Yes.
It's hablo.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real life situations.
The app is so easy to use and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. Oh, it's another beautiful day in my neighborhood. Yes, especially with the reports and pictures I'm getting from the family back east. We will enjoy. Yeah, and not a word of complaint about our weather. Anyway, what's going on? Well, we'll tell you about it. Coming up, we've got to look at world and California news. We've got to look at local news, financial news. We will go in depth with the weather. We'll touch on sports. Yeah, there's a rumor that there's some kind of a football game coming up Sunday. Yeah, and well, we got all sorts of good things for you on AM 1230 KXO. Oh, and we will celebrate birthdays. So who you picking Sunday? You're going to go with Mahomes and the Chiefs? You're going to go with TB12, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. Yeah, the kid is the old man. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. And, well, you can listen right here on AM 1230 KXO. Our coverage of Super Bowl 55 starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. So you can tune in. And again, it's Tampa Bay and Kansas City. And, of course, we've got game on AM 1230.
Westwood One presents memorable moments in NFL postseason history. Sponsored by Merrill Edge Self-Directed.
Super Bowl 51 featured the Patriots and the Falcons. Atlanta built a 28-3 lead midway through the third quarter, but the Patriots kept chipping away. And when James White scored with under a minute to go, the Super Bowl was tied at 28 and headed to overtime for the first time ever. New England won the coin toss and took less than 4 minutes to complete the comeback.
Pitches out White, gets a block, cuts inside, he digs, he turns, he dives, it is a touchdown! New England wins, the Patriots have won Super Bowl 51 in the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history.
Giving Tom Brady and Bill Belichick their NFL record 5th of 6 Super Bowl titles together. With another memorable moment in NFL postseason history, I'm Scott Graham, Westwood One Sports.
Jim Rome here. When you call a Dell Technologies advisor, you are talking to somebody who's not waiting for their turn to speak. No, they actually want to hear what you have to say. They're focused on you, ready to give advice on everything from laptops to the cloud, and offer tailored solutions powered by Intel vPro platform to keep your small business ready for what's next. Our advisors listen, so you know your small business needs have been heard. Call a Dell Technologies advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Ugh, my stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a shoe?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast and always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Ooh, let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Today, what do we have? Oh, we've got some birthdays to celebrate. Our big shot birthday singer Al Cooper is 72. Actress Charlotte Rampling, 70. Actress Barbara Hershey, 68. Actor, director, comedian Christopher Guest, 68. Actor Tom Wilkinson, 68. Actor, comedian Tim Meadows, Saturday Night Live fame, 55. Actress Jennifer Jason Leigh, 50. Actress Laura Linney is 52. Duff McKagan of Guns N' Roses, 52. Actor Michael Sheen, 47. Actor Darren Criss is 29. Actor Jeremy Sumpter is 27. There you go. Local birthdays coming up. Become a hunger warrior. Donate to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. The need for the IV Food Bank's backpack program has more than doubled during the pandemic. Through this program, schools distribute backpacks with needed items to make sure no kid or family goes hungry during the weekend when no school food service is available. It's tough enough being a kid. They don't need to have hunger be an issue. The Imperial Valley Food Bank needs your help. Become a hunger warrior. We have our KXO birthday list. Happy birthday, David Birch, Christina Rees, Christopher Rees. They're twins. Jaime Sanchez and Anna Sanchez. They're twins. Marshall McJohn Robb, Patricia Aceves, Sylvester Renteria, Adrian Vallejo, Paula Ramirez, and Ruth Morillo. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, a relatively short list today, but full of quality. Ah, yes. Oh, boy. Hey, I haven't gotten the call yet. I want to be a guest host on Jeopardy. I mean, come on. You know, Anderson Cooper, Savannah Guthrie, Dr. Oz, Dr. Gupta, Katie Couric, Aaron Rodgers, Bill Whitaker, Mayim Bialik. Why not me? Hey, guys, I'm in the book. You can call me. Yeah, I've got a better mustache than Alex Trebek ever thought about having. Okay, give me a call. I'd love to guest host on Jeopardy. But then, as I have been told many times in the past, I have more of a face for radio than TV. Let's jump into the news. We've got to look at World and California news headlines right now. It is brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist right now. The right time for a pre-season air conditioner checkup. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
CBS News Brief. After 14 hours of debate, Senate Democrats passed President Biden's COVID relief package. It took Vice President Harris to break the tie early this morning.
The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the concurrent resolution as amended is adopted.
Gone from the plan, a $15 minimum wage. This is Wear Red Day to bring awareness to women's heart health. CBS's Dr. Tara Narula.
Cardiovascular disease kills one woman every 80 seconds in this country.
country. It kills more women than all forms of cancer combined, and it is the leading cause of maternal mortality.
A fired white police officer in Columbus, Ohio is expected in court today to be formally charged with murder in the death of a black man shot outside his home with a cell phone in his hand. Andre Hill's sister, Shauna Barnett.
We want Adam Coy convicted of all the charges.
Coy had responded to a call about a car with the engine running. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. Health officials in Santa Clara County say there will be no wrong door for trying to get a COVID vaccine. Starting now, if you're over the age of 65, you're eligible.
We're also committed to ensuring that people who live in communities in our county that have hardest hit by COVID-19 have as few barriers as possible to getting vaccinated.
Dr. Sarah Cody, nearly 1,500 people have died from the virus in the county since the pandemic began. A father and stepmother under arrest after an 11-year-old boy was found dead in their home. Placerville police say Roman Lopez was initially reported missing, but his body was found in a storage bin in the basement.
We arrested 2 people last night, Jordan Piper and Lindsay Piper. They are the father and stepmother of Roman. They face multiple criminal charges, including child abuse, poisoning, and torture.
Police Chief Joe Wren blaming the families moving several times for the investigation taking over a year. Low 60s today in Sacramento, low 60s in Fresno and Marysville. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Schedule your pre-season air conditioning checkup now.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy our German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. A Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 6677 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 6677. Enjoy.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. Well, the County Health Department released the latest COVID-19 numbers yesterday morning. George Gale has the count.
They were released yesterday morning by the County Public Health Department. According to the Thursday numbers, the current active cases of COVID-19 are at 818. That's 34 cases less than what was reported on Wednesday. Deaths attributed to the virus remain at 551. There are currently 66 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in the Imperial County, 7 less than previously reported. There are currently 2 ICU beds available in the county. New cases per day per 100,000 population is fairly steady at 31.38. Positivity rate is down slightly to 24.07% as compared to the Wednesday rate of 25.24%. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, relief grants are now available. State Relief Grant Round 2 opened this week, and the Imperial Valley Small Business Development Center suggests you be prepared. Go to the SBDC website, watch the videos on the application process, review the program and application guide, prepare required documents, and find out and apply through a partner. Applications should be submitted by February 8th. Again, you can go to the SBDC website for more information and details. KXO News Time, 7:43. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Raleigh and El Centro, ready to serve. Well, U.S. Border Patrol agents successfully rescued 2 illegal aliens lost in the mountainous terrain west of Ocotillo. They did it with the help of a drone. The call came in at about 4:50 yesterday morning. The call through the Calexico Police Department of a distress call from a man who had made illegal entry into the U.S. The man said he and his partner were lost and that his partner had injured his leg. Border Patrol agents began a rescue operation, and with the assistance of a small unmanned aircraft system unit, a drone, they found the pair at about 6:15 in the morning. Agents on the ground escorted them to safety. They appeared to be in good health. They were provided water, examined for injuries, and then transported to the El Centro station, where they were sent back to Mexico. The annual scholarship fundraiser for the Imperial Valley Vegetable Growers Association, George Gale has more on that.
Traditionally, it has been a barbecue event. This will not happen this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This year, the Imperial Valley Vegetable Growers Association is accepting donations. Imperial County Farm Bureau is also awarding scholarships this year. Scholarships are being awarded to students pursuing a career in the agricultural industry. Applications are being accepted by the IV Vegetable Growers Association and the Farm Bureau. Applications for the scholarships are available at the Farm Bureau and Vegetable Growers Association websites. For the Farm Bureau, applications must be submitted by April 9th. For the Imperial Valley Vegetable Growers Association, deadline is April 16th. Last year, the Growers Association awarded 12 scholarships. The local Farm Bureau awarded over $56,000 in scholarships. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that'll do it for page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
EEO Corporation in El Centro is looking for immediate hiring of experienced flux core welders and fitters and industrial painters. Please apply in person at EEO Corporation 1002 East Evan Hughes in El Centro, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For details, please call Human Resources at 760-337-0020, extension 103. This is a great opportunity for experienced flux core welders and fitters and industrial painters. So call or stop by EEO Corporation at 1002 East Evan Hughes in El Centro. Call 760-337-0020, extension 103.
It's page 2 of the local news, and I've got some in-depth weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose with your questions about life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning, because they have answers. Well, it's a webinar, Ask the Experts virtual town hall finding how Prop 19 may impact your family's property, estate, and inheritance. And it takes place today from noon till 1:30 p.m. And it's presented by the State of California Board of Equalization. You can check with the Imperial Chamber of Commerce to get more information on how to access the site. A reminder, the Salvation Army thrift store at 4th and Ross in El Centro is open for donation drop-offs from 9 a.m. till noon, Monday through Friday. You're asked to drop off donations only during those hours. You drop them off at other times and get scattered and stolen. So do it the right way. Well, the Border Patrol detained a group of 11 Iranians. George Gale has more.
Border Patrol agents encountered the group near the San Luis border crossing. It was suspected the group had entered the U.S. illegally. Agents questioned the group, 5 females and 6 males. It was determined they were from Iran and had crossed into the United States illegally. Since Iran is a special interest country, the 11 were detained for further determination. For the past 2 fiscal years, Yuma Sector Border Patrol agents have led the nation in the apprehension of illegal crossers from Iran. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And coming up, we've got a look at the weather. KXO News time is 7:49.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
The National Weather Service says dry conditions with near to slightly normal temperatures are headed through early next week. A couple of weak disturbances later next week may bring low-end precipitation chances, but the overall odds of impactful weather through the next 7 to 10 days are very low. 74, our high yesterday, 42 the low. Sunny today with a high near 75. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. Clear tonight with a low around 47. Light wind becoming south about 5 miles an hour. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 77. East wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. And on Sunday, sunny with a high near 78. Wind. And 47 degrees downtown, 45 relative humidity. Wind out of the west-northwest at 5 to 7 miles per hour. Air quality throughout the Imperial Valley is good, moderate at the Mexicali reporting stations. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
At H&R Block, tax time means max refund time. And with virtual tax prep, our experts can help you get your refund from home, staying in your sweatpants. Just snap some pics of your docs and a tax pro does the work. Your maximum refund is guaranteed, or your money back. Virtual tax prep, one of the many ways Block has your back.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
H&R Block locations are open following all CDC guidelines. Drop off your tax information to your nearest H&R Block's office, or you can call 760-344-6081. That's 344-6081 for an appointment.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. Last night, the Jazz beat up on the Hawks. When it was all over, 112-91. Warriors whipped the Mavericks 147-116. Trailblazers topped the 76ers 121-105. Rockets rolled. They beat the Grizzlies 115-103. And the Lakers, they beat it 114-93. The NBA and the NBA Players Association will have a finalized agreement on an all-star game on March 7th in Atlanta by next week. That, according to a league memo shared with teams. The single night event will encompass the Eastern Conference, Western Conference game, as well as the skills competitions, according to that memo. KXO Sports Time, 7:52.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, let's talk small ball. The Los Angeles Angels acquired veteran outfielder Dexter Fowler from the Cardinals yesterday. It's cash or a player to be named later. Fowler hit .233 with 4 homers and 15 RBIs in just 23 games last season. Yeah, the switch hitter, former Rockies and Cub slugger, is a career .259 hitter. He turns 35 next month. He can play all 3 outfield positions. And representatives from the Major League Baseball Players Association spoke with White House officials yesterday about the current context of the COVID-19 pandemic amid ongoing discussions over health and safety protocols for the start of spring training and the regular season. The Players Association spokesman told ESPN that the conversation was helpful and informative. Well, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell expressed disappointment that only 2 minorities were hired for 7 head coaching openings, despite a growing pool of qualified candidates. I'm not sure there's an issue we spent more time with our ownership on, Goodell said, as part of his annual State of the League address ahead of the Super Bowl. Our ownership is committed and focused on this. The commissioner emphasized that lack of diversity isn't just a head coaching issue, but an issue throughout positions on all clubs. Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl 55. It's the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. And guess what? The Buccaneers get to play in their home stadium. Will that give them an edge? I don't know. Tom Brady gives them an edge. We've got game on AM 1230. Sunday, our coverage starts at 11 a.m. It's Super Bowl 55 Sunday on AM 1230. Sports Time has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers really any type of business solution to meet needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, a semiconductor shortage is battering the global auto industry at a crucial moment, and the pressure shows no sign of easing soon. Well, Ford told investors yesterday that the chip crunch could shave up to 20% off first quarter production. Chief Financial Officer John Lawyer said that if the problem drags on through the spring, the company's earnings could take a $1 billion to $2.5 billion hit. And it's not just an issue with Ford. GM is shutting some plants in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico next week due to the insufficient supplies. Volkswagen, Fiat Chrysler, Toyota, Nissan, and Honda have also been affected. In other news, the first jobs report of the Biden presidency was less than okay, but Wall Street cheered anyway. Stocks on the rise this morning, extending all-time highs for the S&P 500 and NASDAQ. Right now, the Dow Jones up 143 points at 31,198. The S&P up 17.3 at 3,889. The NASDAQ is at 13,800, up 39 points. Gold up 15.3 points. And oil is up 70 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 75, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the north this afternoon. Clear tonight with a low around 47, light winds becoming south about 5 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 77, east wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the north in the afternoon. 48 degrees, 51% relative humidity. Right now at the airport, they say the wind is calm. Yeah, but it's blowing in other places. Traffic accident, 6th and Adams in El Centro. It's got traffic all balled up during your morning commute. Be aware, 6th and Adams in El Centro. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, now offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
Yes, News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kaith, and President Biden not happy to see the January jobs report showing employers added only 49,000 jobs.
At that rate, it's going to take 10 years before we get to full employment. That's not hyperbole. That's a fact. We're going to be in a situation where it'll take a long, long time.
After an early morning Senate vote, his $1.9 trillion COVID relief package could pass now without Republican support. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says it's been a very rough 12 months for people in restaurants and travel.
Since February, leisure and hospitality employment is down by 3.9 million. That's almost 23% of the total labor force employed by that sector.
Johnson & Johnson's asking the government for emergency approval of its one-shot COVID vaccine. It comes as coronavirus variants take a wider toll. Jennifer Deanne Bart at Children's Hospital in Los Angeles says hospitals need to share data on this.
If we see something here, and let's say it's only 1 or 2 cases, we may not recognize the importance or severity of it unless there are also other states, other cities that are seeing the same thing.
In New York, they opened a vaccination site at Yankee Stadium today. The TSA is now recommending fines for those who refuse to wear masks on trains, planes, and buses, anywhere from $250 to $1,500 for repeat offenders. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg was at Washington's Union Station today.
The science is very clear. Face coverings stop the spread
of virus transmission.
Overseas, new action from Moscow targeting diplomats as tensions run high over the jailing of a key Kremlin opposition leader.
Russia's foreign ministry says it's expelling diplomats from Germany, Sweden and Poland. It says they took part in illegal protests held in support of Putin critic Alexei Navalny. The announcement came shortly after the EU's foreign affairs chief met his counterpart in Moscow. Afterwards, Josep Borrell admitted relations are still strained.
Our relations have been marked by fundamental differences and by lack of trust.
Borrell also renewed calls for Navalny to be released. Elaine Cobb, CBS News.
Europe's most active volcano is sounding off. Eruptions last night and today from Italy's Mount Etna. Experts warned of the stepped-up activity. Precautions were taken to keep tourists farther away. Checking Wall Street today, the Dow is up 132 points. The Nasdaq is higher as well. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Chrissy is refinancing her home, so she shopped around for the lowest rate and found it at Amerisave.com, setting her up for a lifetime of savings. It's one decision she'll never regret, unlike wearing tap shoes to a surprise party.
Sorry, guys. Just trying to find the perfect hiding place.
Pretty regrettable, Chrissy. Unlike finding that low mortgage rate at Amerisave.com that's got you on your way to a lifetime of savings. Amerisave's rates won't be this low forever, so go to Amerisave.com now. Lower mortgage rates mean higher savings. Call 866-514-SAVE or visit Amerisave.com/licensing for cost information, terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all states except New York. NMLS number 1168.
Let's start with all the people smitten by a certain sweetheart. Now narrow it to all those lovebirds who kind of let Valentine's Day sneak up on them and need to woo this sweetheart in a hurry. For you romantic but forgetful Cupid, Walgreens has great gifts for pickup in as little as 30 minutes. So whether it's a card and a box of candy or a bottle of perfume, Walgreens helps you get sweet gifts in a heartbeat. Aww.
This week, select Russell Stover chocolates or buy one, get one free. Of equal or lesser price, restrictions apply to pickup. See Walgreens.com/pickup for details.
He was a big star decades ago. Now he's got a health battle on his hands.
84-year-old Engelbert Humperdinck says he and his wife both have COVID, and he's posted a video asking for help.
It's hit her pretty hard, and she's not eating and drinking. I would ask you, in all sincerity, if there's any way that you could start a prayer around the world. You could just start on it and be fervent about it.
He says treating his wife, actress Patricia Healy, has been difficult because she also suffers from Alzheimer's. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
A New Jersey man says he got pushback from United Airlines when he boarded a flight wearing a narwhal mask. Inspired by scuba gear, it's a full face shield that filters air in and out. Rob Joseph says he was told he had to wear a cloth mask. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.